His final walk, a tribute to Hulk Hogan. The lights begin to dim. The once deafening roar of the crowd begins to soften, fading into a hush filled with respect and reflection. The Titantron glows one last time, and that familiar guitar riff rips through the silence. Real American plays. But tonight it feels different. This isn't just another entrance. This is his final walk. The red and yellow stand tall, brighter than ever. His boots strike the ramp with a rhythm etched into the soul of professional wrestling. Every step he takes tonight echoes through decades of history, battles, triumphs, heartbreak, and glory. Hulk Hogan, not just a wrestler, not just an icon. He was a movement, a force, a larger-than-life hero that millions believed in because he made us believe in ourselves. From the moment he burst onto the scene, tearing his shirt in half like paper and shaking the ring ropes with the fury of a thunder god, Hogan wasn't just performing, he was creating magic. When he pointed that finger at his opponent and cupped his ear to the crowd, the world listened. Not because he was loud, but because his presence demanded attention. He was electricity in human form. For the kids watching at home, he was a superhero without a cape. For the fans in the front row, he was their childhood come to life. For the doubters, he was the immovable object that defied logic time and again. We saw him slam giants. We saw him fight monsters. We saw him fall and rise again, always. Through the glitz of the 80s, through the storms of the 90s, through the black and white chaos of the NWO, and into the new Millennium Hulk, Hogan evolved, stumbled, redeemed, and redefined what it meant to be a legend. He was never perfect, but that's what made him real. He bled, he aged, he struggled, but he never stopped believing in the power of Hulkamania. And because of that, we never stopped believing in him. Wrestling changed. The world moved on. But somehow, whenever that familiar music played and he stepped through the curtain, time stood still. It's strange, isn't it? How a man in a bandana could unify millions. How a single leg drop could bring entire arenas to their feet. How a catchphrase, "What you gonna do, brother?" could echo in our hearts long after the show was over. But that was Hogan. He was wrestling's beating heart. Its fire, its face, its forever champion. And now he walks to the ring one final time. Not to fight, not to win, but to say goodbye. As he climbs into the ring, he looks around, not at the lights, not at the cameras, but at us. The fans who cheered him in victory and stood by him in defeat. He raises his hand, he cups his ear. The crowd erupts, grown men cry. Generations unite in a moment that feels like the end of an era. There's no belt to raise tonight, no opponent to pin, only gratitude. Because what he gave us can never be repaid. He taught us to fight for what's right, to believe in the impossible, to eat our vitamins, say our prayers, and never back down from a challenge. He showed us how to fall and how to get back up. Stronger, louder, better. Now as he leaves the ring one last time, the walk feels slower. He pauses at the top of the ramp, turns around, looks back at the place where his legend was born. He lifts his hand, one final pose. The music fades, and just like that, Hulk Hogan is gone from the stage, but never from our hearts.